Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we're going to be picking cards to see what's coming in for you for the month of April. Okay, so we're going to be picking cards to see what blessings and manifestations are coming in for you, as well as what areas of your life can you expect to be impacted, and just general advice. Okay, we're going to be picking affirmation cards, tarot cards, as well as cards from the Numinous deck, which deal with the different aspects, different houses and astrological indicators. So yeah, if that is of your interest, then stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the piles. So here we have pile 1 with the green Jasper, here we have pile 2 with the blue Sodalite, and here we have pile 3 with the clear crystal Quartz. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything, the angel numbers and the timestamps below, the crystals, the colors, it is up to you, but do go ahead and pick based on your intuition. Once you have done that, head over to the timestamps, which is in the description box, as well as the comments, and pick your pile, and we will see you in your reading. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is coming in for you in the month of April, what areas of your life will be affected, what blessings and manifestations are coming through for you, and just any other messages that we get from the cards. So yeah, I'm going to start off your reading by picking cards from the Numinous deck just to see what areas of your life will be impacted. Oh my gosh, wow, this card really wanted to come out. Okay, we got Gemini, the social butterfly. Or this says the butterfly, but I am seeing that expect a lot of fun gatherings, social outings to happen in the month of April. Expect to be invited to a lot of parties, events, gatherings. Okay, this is the time for you to really socialize and let out that inner butterfly, let out that sort of like that chatty Cathy within you, because I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you are going to be just having so much fun. You're going to be having amazing conversations, even like intellectual conversations and discussions, because Gemini is associated with the mind and intellect. It's also associated with yeah, just like I associate this with Mercury, which has to do with like social media. So I feel like you could be getting like a boost in social media followers. If you're an influencer, if you're trying to like just advertise for your business, you're gonna be making a lot of connections. Okay, you're gonna be networking quite a lot. Expect a lot of like talking, networking, connecting to happen. Okay, now is the time for you to unleash that social butterfly within you. Okay, for a lot of you, I know you live in the northern hemisphere, and a lot of you do live in the western hemisphere as well. The last 3 months have been winter, like last 4 months, December, January, February, March, yeah. And a lot of you could have been, kind of like cooped up, maybe not going out as much, and this signifies the start of spring here, or April signifies the start of spring, so do expect yourself to like kind of be out and about. The weather is getting better, so just, yeah, I'm looking at that from like I guess scientific weather-wise type of perspective. I mean, it makes sense that this card came up. I'm seeing that, with this Gemini, you could even be attracting a lot of Geminis, or the Gemini aspects of you could be shining, or I'm seeing like April is Aries season, so from April to Gemini season, expect just a boost in friends, in social media following, in just networking, making connections. I feel like this momentum sort of going to go through till Gemini season. Okay, so I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, if you have some sort of business or side hustle, this is going to be a really great time for you to work on that, and especially the connection aspect of that. Reach out to brands, or find people to collaborate with. I'm also seeing that, yeah, because this literally says collaborative and social. Okay, so now is the time to think from that perspective. This also says like studious. It's interesting because I feel like for a lot of you, if you are students, it could be in like the last like couple months of the semester, quarter, whatever, and it's like you could be like yeah, I'm seeing like finals week, midterms week, and things like that. And I don't know why, but this just reminds me of like the study sessions that we had in college. It's like, it's a bonding thing. Okay, if you guys are in school in whatever way, shape, or form, like I'm telling you, these friends that you study with, like you'll probably be friends with them like for like years to come. It's funny because I think I'm channeling my own energy. I was like literally talking to my college friends the other day, and these are all from my computer science study group, and it's like at the time I thought like, oh yeah, this is just some study group, but I'm probably never gonna see these people people again, but I ended up being like really good friends. And this is like superficial type friendships, but I feel like it's going to be more than that. I feel like for a lot of you, see, this isn't exactly like a deep card, but I am seeing that like, you know, you're just going to be interacting with a lot more people. I do feel like maybe people in the past that you've had more like surface level relationships with are going to come back, and it's like you're going to, I guess, you know, just talk to them more, socialize with them more, connect with them more. Just expect people from the past, you know, past friendships hitting you up as well. Yeah, a lot of messages. I'm getting a lot of messages from this card. This also says like, you know, communicative. So I feel like if you have been waiting on communication from people, or you want more communication from a certain someone or something like that, I do see that is happening for you. I feel like a lot of communication is going to happen. It's funny because a lot of people end up like, at least from my experience, from what I've noticed in my life and other people's life, a lot of people's like past lovers and exes end up reaching out to them in the spring, like that new spring energy, that, you know, fresh, like renewed energy of like spring kind of just hits the collective and makes them want to, like, you know, kind of start something new, start fresh, or renew something. So yeah, I do see that happening for some of you. Okay, I'm also seeing, yeah, the revival of old friendships, and just expect a lot of fun, you know, going out, maybe partying, just having a lot of gatherings, you know, really putting yourself out there. I feel like this is going to be a great time, and if you've been feeling a little bit lonely and cooped up, you're going to be having a lot more fun. Okay, like the sort of dull, dreary winter months are over, and like now is the time for like a renewal in every sense. Okay, like mentally, emotionally, friendship wise, career wise, just holistically. So yeah, that's looking really good for you. We also got the second house. Okay, that makes so much sense because it's like okay, for whatever reason, I'm seeing this as a spring reading. I know this is an April reading, and I said this makes so much sense because it's like we got Gemini, and we got the second house, which has to do with Taurus. So I feel like by May, or by Taurus season, which happens at the end of April, you are going to be noticing a huge increase in your finances, a huge increase in assets. Maybe you could be signing a lease to a new apartment, or owning some real estate property, or something that has to do with you getting a big money manifestation, a big material abundance manifestation. Like it's coming in for you for sure. So yeah, that is something that I'm seeing here. It could be something that you start, or you've already started, but I see it like coming to fruition during Taurus season, which happens, you know, at the end of April. So expect you to notice a big like hike in finances by the end of April. By like the I believe Taurus season starts 4/20 or 4/21, April 20, April 21st. I feel like yeah, that's on the cusp here. But it's like I'm seeing that you have been working hard on something, and you're going to be reaping the benefits of that, and you're going to be seeing that reflect in your bank account, and like you'll be seeing material evidence of your goals coming in. Okay, so that's really great. Yeah, because this literally says material world possessions. Expect you to have like a lot more possessions as well. Okay, yeah, this is the time to bring out your material girl self. Okay, that material girl is just a general term. Okay, even if you're a guy, like material guy, whatever, you know, resonates with you. But this is gonna be a fun time full of like, you know, shopping. Like this also says wardrobe. It could be having like wardrobe changes, or changing something about like, honestly, yeah, I was gonna say like your hair or beauty wise, because this is associated with Taurus, but this is associated more with the money aspects of Taurus. So it's like maybe you'll earn a lot of money where you'll feel free to like, you know, treat yourself whenever, and like, you know, you won't have to like keep checking your bank account, and yeah, you'll just be out and about. This also says like credit score and security. I do feel like your credit score is going to increase. I do feel like you're going to be just securing your assets, seeing a pretty significant increase in assets as well. It also says like, you know, aesthetics and luxuries. So maybe you could be going on a luxury trip, or booking a luxury trip, or having enough money to do that. Okay, maybe you're gonna notice a change in aesthetics, or changing up your room in some way. I know a lot of people engage in spring cleaning around this time, you know, around April, and that brings about like, you know, renewed energy, sort of like fresh energy. So that's also something I see happening for some of you. If you have been wanting kind of like a change of pace, then this is your sign to do that, and this is your sign that it will pay off. So yeah, we also got Chiron. Wow, interesting. Chiron is the planet of moons. Actually, it's not a planet. It's like it's just a celestial body. But this says healing. So I do feel like a lot of you are going to be, you know, you are already going through healing, but I'm seeing that you're gonna be in the final stages of that, or you're gonna notice like significant changes in everything that you've been doing. So if you have been affirming for self-concept, self-love, and maybe you haven't been noticing your manifestations in the 3D, or you haven't really been seeing like 3D evidence of it, like I feel like there's this one last, like I guess, stride of healing that you're gonna go through, and you're gonna be seeing all your manifestations coming in after you end up going through that. And it's like you never have to be like 100% healed to manifest what you want. Okay, that kind of is a limiting belief, but it's like for some of you, maybe you could have internalized that, like, hey, I kind of need to heal before I do this next thing, and that's happening for you. Okay, you guys have healed a lot more than you know. You have to give your credit for all the work that you've been doing. I'm seeing that some of you could definitely be hard on yourselves. I am sort of getting that energy here. I am filming this kind of like around the Virgo full moon, like it recently happened. So I'm seeing like a lot of you definitely could be perfectionists, but also really self-critical and hard on yourself. So if that is the case, this is your sign to not do that anymore, because you're amazing the way that you are. And it's like a little bit of like self-criticism is good. It keeps you humble, keeps you moving, and things like that. But a lot of the reason why you even maybe had to heal in the first place is because you took things really hard. And a lot of the times, it's our own thoughts that really can work against us or serve us for the better. And this is, your sign to really open your eyes, open your mind up. This reminds me of like the third eye chakra, and see like, what's real and what isn't. Are these just your thoughts, or is this actually something that you need to be concerned about? Because it's like sometimes we have the tendency to like, gaslight ourselves into thinking things are worse than they actually are, and it's not really the case at all. My point is, it's up to you to discern these. Okay, it's up to you to sort of like, I'm channeling the judgment card in tarot to judge, or just to be really wary of where these thoughts are coming from, where where these feelings arise within you. Like if you have sort of like feelings of doubt and anxiety, where do you feel that in your body? Okay, figure out where you feel that and engage in EFT tapping. So it's like you just take fingers, or I think like 2 fingers or 1 finger, or 3 fingers. Honestly, it's subjective. I just take like 2 fingers and tap wherever I feel that, pain, wherever I feel that sort of thing in my body that's been holding me back. Sometimes it's in my chest. Sometimes it's like, in my neck even, like, so it's like every time I feel something come up that triggers me, I just tap it away. I'm just like, okay, well, I don't really want this anymore. Yeah, thank you so much. But thank you for showing me where I needed to heal. Thank you for showing me my wounds. But I reclaim my energy, and I get rid of energy that is not serving me. Okay, I take back my energy from sources, from people, from events, from things that have previously drained me, and I am in full control of myself and thoughts. Okay, you can use those as affirmations as well. But I am seeing that you're going to be feeling really free. Okay, like April is a month of like it's the first month of the astrological year. It's also associated with the Fool card. It's really the month of like new beginnings and like fresh starts, and like starting that new journey. Like imagine like moving to a place for the first time and feeling that excitement. Okay, I'm seeing that a lot of lighthearted energies coming in. In fact, I'm seeing that in March you went through a period of healing. You went through a period of kind of like hard times. Maybe you were hard on yourselves. Maybe things completely changed. Maybe you noticed like people kind of leaving your life, or not being as close with people, or something happened that caused you to kind of become a little bit more emotional, maybe overthink. But it's like you're going to be getting emotional freedom from all these things in April. Okay, April has a really like nice, lighthearted, fun energy to it. Okay, an energy of renewal. A lot of Aries, I know, I'm not saying they're not deep people, they definitely are, but it's like they strike a good balance between being deep and being like fun, lighthearted, carefree. Like they're really good at just being like mentally strong enough and discerning what serves them versus what doesn't, which is something I really like about that sign. And April is Aries season for like 3 months, or 3 weeks. So yeah, that's just another message that was coming through with this card here. Yeah, yeah, a lot of cleansing going on, a lot of like self forgiveness, and a lot of like self doubt and anxiety and issues just going out the window. Okay, like you're gonna be feeling so much more like whole, secure, and content within yourself. So that's really great. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple more cards from this deck, and then we'll go ahead and pick some tarot cards. We also got the 3rd house of perception. Wow, a lot of Gemini energy here as well. Okay, a lot of spring energy in general. So this says speech, thoughts, social media. Yeah, I do feel like you're really going to be speaking your truth. I feel like your throat chakra is going to be highly activated during the month of April. I feel like you're going to be very vocal. You're not going to be afraid to ask for help. You're not going to be afraid to speak up, which is really good. I feel like you're going to be channeling that Aries energy. This says sociability. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun here, okay? Like This also reminds, like, there's like streetwear and street shoes and boombox and music. So expect to go clubbing, partying, like, just having fun with your friends, like, going outside, making those memories that you're gonna look back upon, years from now and be like, oh my gosh, I remember that day, that I remember that night, that was so fun. Okay, just expect a lot of fun times coming in. This also says like dating, so I do feel like you're gonna see a lot of changes in your dating life. I do feel like for a lot of you, if you are single, you're going to be meeting a lot of people or dating a lot of people. Or by dating, I mean like if you're monogamous, it's like you'll have a lot of options, but it's like you will find someone that you click with really well. I do feel like this is going to be something that will be really fun for you. I can't say whether or not this will be long term. I'm seeing like something to do with three. Maybe this will last like 3 weeks to 3 months. But I don't really like putting time periods because it's like if you click, you click. And I don't want to sit here and tell you like, oh, this is going to be short term or this is going to be long term. That is really up to you. But I do feel like, you're going to be meeting someone that you do click with and you're going to have a fun time in your dating life. Like you're going to be pretty content, okay? For those of you that are looking for something a little bit more serious, I do feel like you're going to be meeting someone that matches your vibe, that matches your sociability, that, understands like what you need and like is going to be what you want in relationships. Like it's something that you've been looking for and it's like this is going to be like the perfect dating partner. It's gonna, however long you want it to last, it's gonna last that long. Okay, again, I don't want to put like a time limit on it. Sometimes people like short-term things, sometimes people want to see where this goes long term. That really is up to you. Okay, I don't want you to feel constrained by a tarot reading that you saw online. So make up your mind about what you want. I am gonna say that you're gonna have a lot of people approaching you, a lot of people hitting on you, a lot of people just noticing you. So you will have a lot of options if you are single. If you are someone that's like taken, I feel like you're gonna be going out on a lot of dates. Expect a lot of outings to happen. Maybe you'll be meeting your like partner's friends or like just expect kind of like a more of a social scene around you. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah. We also got Leo, the lover. Okay, so I do feel like this is going to be a great time for your love life, pile one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, expressive, creative, loving, playful. I feel like you're gonna like be manifesting someone that's exactly like that. You're gonna have like a very content love life. You're gonna feel like really good. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like this is very fulfilling. I really like this. And you're gonna feel pretty secure and whole and safe because Leo is associated with the fixed sign and it's like, you're just gonna feel like really fixated and like comfortable in this relationship and you're not gonna have to like worry about like, oh my gosh, is this person gonna hit me up? Like I feel like steadiness and stability is definitely coming in, okay? So that's really great. Flirtatious. Expect a lot of just like fun dates and flirtation, like that honeymoon period. Yeah, expect that to happen in the month of April too. That's gonna be really fun. You're also gonna be gaining a lot of confidence because it says like self-confidence. Extroverted. Yeah, I do feel like the extroverted parts of yourself are going to be coming out. Like even if you're introverted, you definitely do have an extroverted side. So expect that to really like work for you in the month of April. Yeah, it's gonna be really great. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of tarot cards to see what other messages we have, and then I'll go ahead and pick some affirmation cards to see what affirmations and what other areas of life you can be focusing on to have the best month yet, okay, or just make this month a really good one. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of tarot cards. I'm going to go through this pretty fast. Okay, we got the Ten of Cups. This is the happy ending card, happy family card, emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be meeting someone this month and it's like it's going to turn into something long lasting. Okay, I know I was saying like I don't want to put a time limit, but I do feel like this has the potential to go the long run, to go the long way, or you will be maybe reuniting with someone, renewing a relationship with someone, because I did get that renewal energy in the beginning, just like the spring energy in general. But I feel like you're going to be in a relationship or you're going to experience a like content love life. You're going to be experiencing like fulfillment in that aspect of your life. You're not going to be feeling lonely if you have been feeling that way. So that's a good sign. Yeah. This is abundance, so do expect a lot of abundance coming in your love life, and just a lot of like holistic emotional contentment as well, like with your friends, with other relationships in general. Yeah. We also did get the Seven of Swords, okay, so this has to do with confusion and setbacks. So I am seeing that, like, if there has been any sort of setback and confusion, I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of affirmation cards to see, like, what you can do to sort of get over those. But it's like, at times, we're human, anxiety does, creep in, doubts do creep in, but I'm seeing that you're going to find a good way to kind of, like, get over that or get over those setbacks and come out in the best way possible, okay? Yeah, we got the Chariot. Yeah, so you're going to be victorious in everything that you do. You're not going to let these anxieties, you're not going to let these things hold you back, okay? We got the flying carpet, the magic carpet here. You're going places, okay? And this card is literally about victory, success, achievements, and I feel like you're going to be achieving that in a lot of areas of your life. I'm definitely seeing that this is going to be a great time in terms of material abundance, okay? So expect a lot of changes to happen in that area of your life in a very positive way. And like things are just moving in a very positive direction. Yeah, things are changing, things are shifting, and it's going to be fun. Okay, this is going to be a great month. Okay, everything that you've kind of been stressing about, worried about, like you're not going to feel that energy as much. Okay, I know March is kind of, I was gonna say like a heavy month, but that's only because a lot of it is Pisces season, and Pisces is a very deep sign that has a lot to do with like emotions and feelings. So it is normal that people feel that way in March. Everything that happens, no matter what sign it is, you can make it work for you. Like even Scorpio, it's a very deep sign. They have very intense feelings, but it can be good intense feelings, right? So yeah, but it's like if you have sort of experienced, emotional triggers or something like that. With the Chiron card, I'm seeing that you're really healing through that. You're really reaching another stage of healing, another stage of ascension and growth, okay? It's like if you've been feeling a little bit stagnant in whatever area of your life, you're going to be noticing like a huge movement like forward. You're going to be propelled in the right direction. Things are going to shift in like the biggest, like most unexpected ways. So yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and see what affirmations we have for you. We got focus your attention. Okay, remember how we got the Seven of Swords? So it's like if you do experience any setbacks, here's what you should do. This is possibility, okay? So I'm going to read this. Focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy that experience twice, 100%, okay? You guys, just assume the best of things, okay? A little bit of law of assumption here. When you assume the best of a situation and that ends up happening, you get to experience that happy thing twice, okay? So try to keep your thoughts positive. Try to consciously monitor your thoughts. If you do feel your thoughts kind of spiraling, take a second to meditate, take a step back, and just consciously monitor your thoughts and say like, hey, is this really in alignment with what I want? Is this in alignment with what I want to feel, where I want to be, okay? Being able to do that is like gold. If you can do that, you can literally achieve anything in life. You can achieve like eternal happiness. You can get rid of anxiety, doubts, fears, triggers. You can manifest whatever you want with ease, okay? So this is your reminder to just, get back on that mental diet, okay? And mental diet, again, it's just consciously monitoring your thoughts and making sure they're in alignment with what you want to manifest and how you want to feel. So we also got self, okay? If beating yourself up worked, you'd be thin, rich, and happy. Try loving yourself instead. Yeah, this is going to be another month of you practicing self-love, you practicing self-care, every single month. You should be doing that every single month. This is not just exclusive to April, but do focus on self-love, self-care. I do feel like a lot of you are going to be out and about, but do make sure to have some time for yourself. Time to really pamper yourself, time to relax, okay? I feel like that will really... that will go a long way in how you feel and what you manifest and just your overall demeanor and feelings. So yeah, oh my gosh, so many fun things are coming in for you. I'm really excited for you, pal. When I'm like really feeling that energy and I'm like channeling that a lot of you are, I just, oh gosh, I keep like thinking of, I don't know if you heard of that one TikTok sound, but it's like, this is what memories sounds like, and there's like an audio clip they play in the background of what they think memories sound like, and I'm just like seeing that a couple months from now, a couple years from now, you're going to be looking back at the times you make in April 2022 and be like, oh my gosh, those were such fun times, what fun memories. Okay, so yeah, that is what we got for you, pal one. I really hope this reading helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to know that you can pick multiple piles and pick whatever resonates with you. Okay, you are allowed to do that. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings as well as manifestation coaching and custom subliminals. So if you are interested in that, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is coming in for you in the month of April. Okay, so yeah, you all picked this beautiful blue Sodalite. So we'll go ahead and pick some cards from this brand new deck that I got. It's called Find Your Happy. They're basically oracle affirmation cards. So we're going to go ahead and pick a couple of affirmation cards just to see what your focus should be. And then we're going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Numinous deck to see what areas of your life will be impacted. And yeah, so I already went ahead and pre-shuffled these cards. Let's see what they have to say here. We got the fastest way to fulfillment is to live my values. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This totally coincides with that like fun, energetic, renewed energy that April brings. Okay. So a lot of you are looking for fulfillment. And the way to do that is to stay true to yourselves, okay? Be the most genuine, authentic version of yourselves. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of like, renewal in your energy where you're really going to be reconnecting to who you are. Because I'm seeing that for some of you, you haven't really been feeling like your whole self or full self, and maybe you feel like it's been a while since you really felt that way. And I feel like this feeling is going to be revived, which is a really good sign, okay? Um, but this is a sign for you to stay true to your values, okay? Have faith in yourself. You are, you guys, you have so much in you that at times you can't even see because you're blinded by your thoughts because of some issue that might have happened, anxiety and things like that. So this is a sign for you to not give into those, okay? This is a sign for you to stay strong, stay confident, stay bold, okay? Stay true to yourselves. Channel that Aries energy that we're going to see a lot of in April, okay? Like the first 3 weeks are Aries season. People who have Aries placements, they just like, they don't give an F. I mean, they just do what they do. Like, of course, there's like, downsides and upsides to like every single sign, but the one thing I really do like about Aries energy in general is that they don't really care so much about what other people do or think. They just go after their goals, okay? They're very like individualistic, and now is the time for you to stay true to your individuality, okay? And I think that for a lot of you, like the energy that I'm getting here is that you can sometimes be easily influenced by the thoughts and opinions of other people, and this is your sign to stay true to your values and actually figure out if these other people's actions, thoughts, whatever they're saying is in alignment with your values. And if they're not, then that's a sign that you might not want to like engage with them too much, or maybe set some boundaries or something like that, okay? Like, it doesn't necessarily even have to be with people, but like certain things, like, do they fit your values? Are they in alignment with your ideals? Okay, so you're going to be doing a lot of thinking, a lot of just recalibrating your energy and reclaiming your energy as well. So yeah, I really like that for you. Let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards. We got I honor my body's needs. Yes, I really like this. I do feel like for a lot of you, you're gonna have a lot of fun times this coming April. Okay, expect to go out a lot. Expect you to kind of get busy with your endeavors, busy with your social endeavors, your professional endeavors. But this is a sign for you to keep drinking water, eat fruit, go outside, eat your vegetables, honor your body's needs, okay? And listen to your body. If need be, take some time off. It's okay to like sometimes skip events or leave early or do whatever in order to retain your own energy, okay? So do honor yourself, do honor your own needs. Listen to your body, listen to where certain things are happening, okay? Sometimes if you feel anxious, you can feel it in certain places, like sometimes it's people's stomach, sometimes it's in their head and things like that, right? So you can definitely try EFT, emotional freedom tapping technique, if that ever happens. But I do feel like that for a lot of you, you're also going to be finding some sort of fitness regimen and working out and going to the gym, just engaging in fitness activities in general, which is super exciting, okay? So yeah, if that's something that you've been wanting to do, this is your sign to start. Maybe you can sign up for like a new gym or membership, or just find out like a new sport or Pilates or something like that, something new that you haven't done. Maybe if you have a gym that offers classes, you should try going to those classes, just to see how they'll be. Some of you guys, you may need like directed workouts or direction, and it's like, if that's the case, then use these resources to help you with that. So yeah, okay, let's go ahead and pick some. Okay, let's actually pick one more card, and then we'll go ahead and pick cards from the Numinous deck. This card really wanted to come out, okay? So yeah, we'll see what that has to say. Yeah, we got everything happens for a reason. Yeah, 100%, okay? Every single thing that you've been through, every single thing that is happening to you or is going to happen to you, understand that it is a reflection of your dominant assumptions, your thoughts, and it's there to teach you something that you need to learn, okay? So I know a lot of you do practice the law of assumption. You do practice manifestation, but like even in that, we say that every single thing that's going on in your external world is a mirror of your internal world. It's a mirror of your thoughts. So make sure that if there's something that you don't see, something that you see that you don't like, try to find the lesson in that, and try to find out where that how that ended up manifesting, what thoughts caused it to manifest, what triggers it might be hinting at, good or bad, really. Yeah. And then, yeah, just I feel like a lot of you are going to do a deeper dive into yourself. You're going to be really introspective and just, find out that, like, everything, like, it's happening for you. Okay, it's working for you. Every single thing that you're going through, it's either going to make you a better person, a stronger person, or more successful or happy person. Okay, you have to start thinking from that mindset. We actually did get another card, so let's just go ahead and see what that is. We also got the numbers 28, 2, and 26. So maybe a lot could be happening during Taurus season, which happens at the end of April. 27. Wow. Okay. Life is a balancing act of holding on and letting go. Yeah, so now is the time for you to let go of your anxious thoughts or people or things that just do not serve you. Okay, make sure that you're in balance. You're feeling good, whole, secure, balanced within yourself. And if there are certain things that you feel like you need to let go, then by all means do that. Okay. For a lot of you, I'm seeing this has more to do with just thoughts and limiting beliefs. I feel like everything that you're seeing, it's a reflection of your thoughts and it's a reflection of how you feel. And it's like, if you have been noticing things have been going a little bit haywire, or you've been feeling a certain way, take some time to really trace your thoughts and really put in that mental work, that inner work to start thinking more just in alignment with your goals and desires. Start thinking more positively and start realizing that, like, hey, it's happening for me. Okay, it's happening. Everything is working out for my highest good. Okay, I really like that as an affirmation. I do recommend using that as an affirmation. Everything is always working out for my highest good. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Numinous deck to see what other messages we have here. Okay, we got the 5th house. Wow, passion. Okay, expect a lot of passionate times. Okay, a lot of fun times in April for you, pile 2. Okay, performance, entertainment, passion, romance. Okay, love affairs. Yeah, I do feel like your love life is going to be popping in the month of April. Okay, you are going to just be attracting a lot of people that are very into you. I do feel like a lot of people are going to hit on you or slide in your DMs. For those of you that are taken, I feel like you're going to be sort of rekindling the passion and romance with your person. And when I say rekindling, I'm sure it's already there. I just mean like you could be going out on more fun dates. I'm seeing something to do with like a fair, just this also says like parties, just like outings, a lot of like fun outings, which is going to be really great. And this also says like disco ball. Who knows, you could be rediscovering your inner 70s or 80s self. Performance, interesting. So I do feel like maybe for some of you that are into like music or the arts, you're gonna be getting gigs, which is super exciting. Okay, and entertainment as well. Expect a lot of entertainment to come into your future, either as a creator or as a consumer. I do feel like you could be invited to a lot of like music festivals, parties, just like fun events in general. Yeah. But expect a lot of romance to happen. Okay, expect multiple people are going to be into you. And for those of you that you're already with someone, I just feel like this is going to be a great time for your love life. Okay, so yeah. And for those of you that are single, I'm really seeing that, like, yeah, who knows, there might be like 5 people that approach you or something like that. Because we did get that number. But I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, if you are looking for something a little bit more serious and you're not really the type of person that wants to date around, yeah, give these people a chance, or just use discretion from your higher self to figure out who it is that you really want to be spending your time with. Okay, but I am seeing that a lot of you are going to be having options. Wow, we got Libra, the idealist. Oh my gosh, so this is really great. This has to do with, partnerships and relationships and harmonious agreements, okay? I do feel like that for a lot of you, you are going to be noticing your friendships flourish. I also, take this as a card of like Libra is associated with Venus, which has to do with love, which has to do with like aesthetics and beauty. So I do feel like maybe you could be getting an upgrade in that sense, or really be changing up your wardrobe, buying new things, buying new accessories. This also says like harmonious and cooperative. I do feel like there's a lot of people that are going to want to partner with you or just be around your energy. Okay, your energy is really going to be very magnetic to a lot of people. So yeah, expect your social life to really just flourish here. We also got conjunction, empowerment. Oh my gosh, combines with enhances, strengthens, joins forces. Yeah, so I feel like in the month of April, pile 2, you are going to be noticing a lot of good things happening, a lot of abundance and blessings by, combining your energy with someone else. Okay, someone else's, like sorry, that was such a weird way of saying it, but I'm saying like this is a really good time for partnerships. I do feel like now is the time for you to take that help, to network, to connect with other people, because I really do feel like they're going to help you a lot. Okay, so yeah, that is something that I'm seeing. Be sure to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay, you never know. There's so many people that are willing to that would be willing to work with you, partner with you. It's just a matter of you kind of putting yourself out there. I do see that for some of you guys, your throat chakra at times, like you feel kind of shy, or you're just like, oh my gosh, I work so much better alone. And that's totally okay. It's good that a lot of you are, very strong in your individuality, but now is the time for you to not be afraid to network, connect, because you never know who could be out there. You never know who could help. And I'm saying don't take everything super seriously. I feel like for a lot of you, you are the type of people that want deeper connections and strengthening bonds. But this fifth house card, this even Libra card, it's more about I don't really want to say surface level friendships, but sometimes it's good to have friends, just to connect with. We can have different types of friends. I think there's different tiers of friendships. Of course you have those friends that are ride or die, but it's it's not every single friend, every single person that you have to be with, you have to form some sort of deeper connection. You can have friends who are good for going out, and then you can have other friends that are good for studying. Don't be afraid to really get yourself out there and branch yourself, because being around people, I feel is really going to be helpful for a lot of you. It's going to be something that you genuinely enjoy. And yeah, but just make sure that you're not overwhelmed. Okay, do take some time off to yourself. I do feel like you're going to be socializing and collaborating quite a lot, but make sure that you leave some time to yourself as well. Okay, if you feel a little bit overwhelmed, it's totally okay to take a step back and focus on reclaiming your energy. So yeah, we also got the numinous mystery. Okay, so I feel like there's some sort of surprise coming in for you in the month of April, and a really pleasant surprise by the looks of it. Okay, and this thing is really going to it's gonna take you by surprise. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this thing happened. It could be something that you've been manifesting, something that you've had visions about, something that you've seen in your dreams, because this does say ESP, dreams, the unknown, the unseen. It's there's a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes that are going to be coming into fruition in the month of April. Okay, so if you guys have been kind of worried, oh my gosh, I've been manifesting, I haven't really been seeing any changes, or whatever the case may be, I promise you in April you are going to be seeing those things come to fruition. Okay, so right now is the time for you to trust in the unseen, trust in the trust in the unknown. I am filming this during the end of March. We already are in Aries season, but this has a lot to do with Pisces season. Pisces does rule the house of the unseen, the unknown. So it's Pisces season was a really good time to manifest for your desires, because it just alludes to the fact that there's so much going on behind the scenes, which if you have ESP, if you meditate enough, you can actually tap into that realm and see exactly what's going on. It's just that sometimes our consciousness can't perceive certain things. I do know there's some people who can literally see in the 5D, look into the 5D and use their clairvoyant skills to see what's going on behind the scenes. If that's something that you want to do, you can always do that as well. That's just another sign for signs. Okay, there are some people who are actually tapped into another realm, their consciousness can perceive that, and those people end up seeing a lot of signs. So every time you see a sign of something that you've been trying to manifest, I mean, just applaud yourself and be oh my gosh, I'm literally living in the 5D right now. My consciousness is so high that I'm able to see these signs. I'm truly woke. I've truly awakened. So yeah, I do feel you're going to be getting a lot closer with yourself, with your higher self. You're going to be engaging in spirituality more as well. I'm seeing that more for this pile than any other pile. I do feel this is still going to be a pretty spiritual month for you, okay? So yeah, don't lose touch with that aspect of yourself, because I do feel it's helped you so far, and it's only going to continue to help you. So yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and pick one more card, and then we'll go ahead and pick tarot cards. We got the 10th house of reputation. Wow, this has to do with, your career life, work performance. I do see that for a lot of you, you're going to be getting recognized for your talents. You're going to be gaining recognition at work or otherwise, maybe if you have social media. I do feel a lot of you could be getting promoted. A lot of you could be getting some form of monetary abundance. Okay, you're going to be getting praise, recognition. People are going to be treating you really well. People are going to be oh my gosh, you're doing amazing. I expect a lot of applause. I channel that Lady Gaga song, I live for the applause. I live for the applause. Yeah. And it's you guys are really going to be figuring out your purpose, or maybe you already have, and it's you're going to be, you're going to continue to escalate in that area of your life. Okay, I feel impacting a lot of people in a lot of positive ways, and people are taking note of that. Okay, I do see that your boss, your manager, your higher ups, people around you are definitely going to be applauding you, just giving you a lot of like I do feel like you have a lot of responsibilities, but like you're going to be handling that well. But it's like, it's a really good sign if someone hands you more responsibility because they feel like you're capable of that. So I do see that happening for you as well. But expect a lot of, achievements to happen in your career life. Expect you achieving all these like, milestones and accolades. Okay, you're very competent people. Do not doubt yourself. I know sometimes imposter syndrome can creep in, but I am seeing that like, you're going to stand tall. You're going to, you're going to serve as like a role model for a lot of people. I do feel like a lot of people look up to you. A lot of people have always like, oh gosh, there's so many people that have such nice things to say about you. There's a lot of people that talk to their friends and family about you, and they're just like, oh my gosh, look at what this person has done with their life. Like, this person is doing so much. I'm so inspired by them. Okay, you're very inspirational and motivational, and it's like you have the capabilities of building your own empire and running it, and just overall being like, this amazing, successful person that has it all. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some tarot cards to see what other messages we have here. It's been a while since I've used these. I absolutely love this deck. It's called the Accurate AF Tarot, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from here. Wow, we got the King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a really good sign for your love life. I do feel like you're going to be attracting someone that's really loyal, kind, caring, compassionate, someone who has a lot of integrity, okay? Someone who, like, you can trust, like, you can trust with your life, okay? Because I do feel like maybe for a lot of you, you've kind of experienced, you have trust issues because of things that have happened in your past, and I do feel like this person that's coming in, but for some of you, like, it's hard to say whether or not it's someone new. I did see that you are going to be attracting a lot of new people, so I do feel like there is definitely someone new coming in that you can trust. I do know that some of you are on a manifesting specific person journey. Overall, I feel like King of Cups is a good sign. So it's like you could be manifesting a better version of your specific person or your ex. But I do see that you're gonna have a very fulfilling love life. Okay, like expect you to have a lot of fun, but at the same time be very like trustworthy. Like this person is going to be very trustworthy, and like they're going to like show you that like you can trust them, and they're going to like basically reflect everything that like okay, let me backtrack there. I feel like at times people have reflected, your worst fears, and I feel like your person's not going to do that. Your person's going to like make you realize that like, hey, love is possible, love is real. I know that you've had all these fears and trust issues regarding love, but let me show you otherwise. Okay, this person is basically going to restore your faith in love, so that's really amazing. Yeah. We also got shadow, interesting. So shadow self. I do feel like you could, feel like indulging in certain things, certain habits, certain vices, and it's like it's okay to do that once in a while. Just make sure that's not like you're not like codependent on that. Okay, I do feel like maybe for some of you guys you could have attracted people in the past that were codependent, and like this is a sign that you're kind of healing from that, and I do feel like this person that's going to come in is going to help you heal from that. Okay, or they'll show up as a better version of themselves. Okay, so oh my gosh, materialism, that reminds me of that Material Girl audio on TikTok. But it's like I do feel like that for a lot of you, you might be having these urges, like these materialistic urges, and again, it's okay to like give into them to an extent, but just don't make sure like that's your only source of happiness, and like don't make it your entire existence, I guess. So yeah, that's just like sort of a warning sign here. Like, nothing too deep, nothing too scary or anything like that. I know this tends to scare people because of the big bad wolf and the connotations it has, but it's really not that bad. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This one card I had like just fell, like it wanted to come out so bad. Okay, we got the Ace of Cups. Okay, this is amazing. So I do see that there's a new beginning coming in for you in love, or like some sort of renewal, but I do expect this month to be very emotionally fulfilling in terms of your love life. Okay, like you're gonna have a lot of fun with this person that you're gonna be hanging out with, and probably gonna get into like a serious committed relationship with, or at least something that's headed towards that. I do feel like you're gonna have like a solid, like stable, like connection here. Okay, so whatever you want, you're going to be manifesting that. But this is a really great sign for your love life. Like I'm seeing like this is something that's going to turn into something more serious, because I do feel like for some of you, you are looking for that. Like you're kind of over the whole like if you have been casually dating, you're over that, and you just like want to meet that person. Okay, you want to meet that person that you at least have like at least a good like hopefully, maybe for some of you guys, you're just like hopefully more of a couple months, but like you are looking for something a little bit, if you are looking for something long-term and serious, you are going to be getting that. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the clear quartz. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's coming in for you in the month of April, okay? What blessings and manifestations are coming your way? What can you expect? What themes of your life will emerge? Things like that. So yeah, I'm going to start off by picking cards from this beautiful oracle deck that we have to see what affirmations or just like what mindset, what mentality you should be in or you can expect to be in. So I already went ahead and pre-shuffle the cards, so let's see what they have to say. Okay, I believe in the person I am becoming. Okay, I feel like this is a really great affirmation that a lot of you should use. You are limitless, okay? You are the operant power of your reality. You have so much potential. It's just a matter of you realizing that, okay? It's just a matter of you believing in yourself and believing that you have everything that it takes to achieve all your goals, because that is the truth. In fact, if there's one universal truth in the world, it's that we are all born with an infinite intelligence. And this month is going to be about you tapping into that infinite intelligence and becoming the best version of yourself, okay? So one affirmation you can use is I am becoming the best version of myself, or I am the best version of myself. You know, when you are the best version of yourself, your reality reflects that. People reflect that. And you end up manifesting exactly, you know, how you view yourself, how you think of yourself. So if you are someone that's confident within yourself, if you are someone that's secure within yourself, you're going to be attracting more confident and secure people. Your relationships are going to reflect that. Your friendships will reflect that. You'll also be noticing a lot of stability when it comes to job and career, okay? So whatever it is that you want, know that you have the infinite intelligence, you have the wisdom to achieve that, okay? And more importantly, just believe in your own power, okay? Again, you have limitless potential, and doing self-concept affirmations or self-love affirmations in order to manifest isn't even about changing who you are. It's about realizing who you were to begin with, okay? So that's a message that spirit, your subconscious mind, whatever you resonate with really wants you to internalize. So yeah, you could also expect to see a lot of fours, like 44s or 444. It's also interesting because April is the 4th month, and 4 actually does have to do with stability, especially when it comes to love and relationships. So yeah, we'll definitely pick more cards to see what's happening in that area of your life, but that is another message that was coming through here. We also got gratitude is the life force of everything. Yeah, so this is your sign to express gratitude towards everything that you have, okay? Because what you focus on is what you attract, right? Where your attention goes, that's where energy flows. So if there is something in your life that's going well, express gratitude towards that, okay? Tell yourself, I am so thankful for this. You know, this is something that like I was able to manifest in my reality. And you know, that's another form of self-concept actually. When you express gratitude, it's like, yes, you are bringing more of that into your life, but you're also thanking yourself for bringing about these amazing things. And as we know, self-concept affirmations really do play a huge role in manifesting our dream life, okay? So gratitude quite literally is the life force of everything. Your day, your entire mentality, your entire life will change when you do gratitude affirmations. I know some of you definitely do or have done gratitude affirmations, but the thing is sometimes we lose consistency. Sometimes we lose that momentum because we get busy. So this is your sign to wake up and do at least, I'll say 6 gratitude affirmations. If you can do 15, that's great. But you know, 1 plus 5, that adds up to 6. Wake up and do 6 gratitude affirmations for things that you're grateful for. It can be something as big as your job or your relationship, or it can be something as little as finding those like right fuzzy socks, or like finding whatever you needed on time. I mean, for example, I was freezing in my new apartment and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I had fuzzy socks. And like it took me not even like 2 minutes to dig into my like, you know, storage space to find that. And I was so happy because those were the only fuzzy socks that I had left. I don't even know what happened to the rest of them, but I was so grateful that I was able to find them on time. Yeah, it can be something as little as that. You can express gratitude for how nice your tea tastes, or just, you know, the weather, or just the fact that, you know, you have internet in order to be able to watch this video, okay? Wi-Fi, internet, that's a huge thing to be grateful for, because that also connects you to another realm of intelligence. You know, the internet has definitely played a big role in helping achieve a lot of things. But anyways, I am getting a little bit off tangent, but gratitude will definitely help you, first of all, just feel happier, feel more at peace, feel more joyous, feel more at ease, okay? So never take gratitude affirmations for granted, because they really do help. And it's a really easy life hack to just feeling better instantly, okay? Like, listen, I am not a qualified therapist, and don't take this as medical advice. I'm not a medical professional, but I will say that sometimes, you know, and this is just sort of like a joke, but like doing gratitude affirmations, I feel like can like account for like years of therapy. It's like if people just you know, said gratitude affirmations, they could literally trick themselves into being happier and attracting a better crowd of people, attracting higher quality experiences, people, relationships, okay? But anyways, that was just a joke. Nothing will ever replace therapy. I just wanted to say that gratitude affirmations really do go a long way. So if you've been feeling kind of down, if you've been feeling in a rut, literally pause this video if you need to, or maybe watch this entire thing and then get onto it. But take a piece of paper and write 6 things that you're grateful for. Okay, you 100% will be able to find it. In fact, you'll probably be able to find even more, and yeah, keep that momentum going after that. Okay, let's pick one more card. Oh my gosh, it's 555 on the timer, so that's great. Yeah, we got I surrender all expectations. Yeah, so this is more about surrendering to your subconscious. It's not like you necessarily need to, you know, let go of whatever it is that you want to manifest, but I feel like for a lot of you, you have done the work, you have put in the inner work, but don't stress yourself out too much, okay? If you don't see results right away, you definitely will, okay? And the surrender expectations, I'm not gonna lie, I am the type of person where I don't really believing in letting go of something that you really want or giving up. I feel like surrendering is more about surrendering to yourself, like surrendering in a way that renders you to be confident, okay? Like, just take this as like, you know, be confident in your manifestation abilities, be confident that things will come to you, okay? This doesn't mean like, you know, let go of expectations or stop expecting good things. In fact, one affirmation that I thought of that will really help is good things are always happening to me, and everything's always working out in my favor. Miracles are always happening to me. Something that I really like is something good happens to me every week, or something good happens to me every day, okay? And yeah, again, you will build that momentum of positive things happening to you, which will, you know, in turn help you feel really good about yourself, at ease, at joy, at peace. And you'll also notice your manifestations coming through for you as well. So yeah, another message that we have here. I'm also seeing something to do with the number 14, 15. So maybe something could be happening on the 14th or 15th of the month. But yeah, this adds up to 5, this adds up to 6. 44 adds up to, you know, 8. So that those numbers could also be relevant. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what areas of your life will be impacted. I really like this gratitude is a life force of everything. I'm going to keep this up here. The gratitude is like a life changer. I can personally attest. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Numinous deck to see what areas of your life will be impacted in April, what blessings, manifestations, and abundance are coming in for you. Interesting. So we got Pluto, transformation. Oh my gosh, yeah. So expect a major transformation to happen. I am seeing that there's new things that are coming in because you're letting go of the old things. You're letting go of the old thought process, limiting beliefs. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, what I'm seeing is that you're really, like, with this resources, a lot of you are paying too much attention to the 3D, and this is time for you to quite literally change your mindset about that, okay? Because the 3D is showing you nothing but your own, you know, thoughts, your own dominant assumptions. And it's, if you're focusing on the aspect of the 3D that isn't serving you well, you're going to get more of that, okay? So now is really the time for you to shift your focus, shift your thinking, okay? I'm seeing a huge transformation is happening in the way that you think, which will in turn help you get your manifestations and even expedite your manifestations, okay? There's a huge death and rebirth happening, okay? A lot of things are leaving your life. For most people, I'm seeing, like, you know, things that really drained you, either people, experiences, you know, your mentality. There definitely could have been some, like, clingy people that were really draining your energy, and I'm seeing, like, those people, you know, it's like, you know, thanks for being a part of my life, but, you know, either you change or there's no point really being here, right? Like, either they change to, like, meet you where you are, or at that point, you're just gonna have to let them go, right? Or even experiences or thought processes or limiting beliefs. Okay, you can say the same thing to your thoughts, like, hey, thank you for showing me where I'm at, but I don't really want this thought, if it's a negative thought. So yeah, overall, I'm seeing that there's a major transformation, major shift happening for you in the month of April. Okay, your energy is going to feel renewed, and that totally makes sense because April is like the first month of spring, although technically spring does start March 20th if you live on the I believe northern hemisphere, northern hemisphere, yeah. But yeah, I'm just seeing like there's a lot of like energy clearing that's going on, a lot of energy cleansing. I also recommend lighting up sage or even like sage incense to kind of like do that. You definitely don't need to do that. It's more of like a, I guess, psychological thing to actually light up sage. It's more of a, yeah, I guess, metaphor for cleansing energy, and just it makes you feel good about yourself, right? So yeah, definitely do if that's something that you feel like is going to make you feel good about yourself, renewed, confident about yourself and your manifestations, then by all means do that. But yeah, overall expect major changes to be happening here. We also got Mercury, communication. Yes, I do feel like a lot of you are going to be getting communication and the desired communication as well. In fact, I'm seeing there's I'm sorry about that, a lot of energy that's being cleared out for you to receive this communication. Things are happening, things are shifting, like people are literally shifting and moving for you to get your communication, okay? I'll tell you a funny story. I wanted communication from one of my SPs, specific person, okay? There was someone that I wanted to hear from, and turns out that his friend was actually moving to where I live, and he used his friend as an excuse to kind of talk to me, and we talked for months on end, and it's like literally like things shifted for me to get that desire, for me to get my manifestation, because someone literally was moving to New York, and like that's, yeah, my SP actually ended up contacting me because of that, and like, oh my gosh, this man would not stop talking to me. So it's like, if I can manifest that, you can manifest that. I do feel like someone is going to come up to you and use some sort of excuse to talk to you, but then it's like they're going to continue that conversation, and that communication is going to be really meaningful, okay? We also got Chiron, healing. Yes, I do feel like there's a lot of healing that's taking place, a lot of forgiveness, okay? This is also about forgiving your past self, forgiving, your old self for whatever didn't serve you, okay? Because see, that old self is something that you don't need to resonate with anymore. You're allowed to get rid of your old self. You're allowed to completely just become a new person at any time. And I think a lot of the times we sort of stay stuck in the mentality that we have to go through this huge thing in order to shed our past self. We have to go through this, intense, like cathartic experience, and it has to be this intensive healing process. It really does not. You can heal at literally any moment. You can change your life at any moment, okay? It's all about your mindset. It is all about your mind. You can get over something in like 5 minutes if you really put your mind to it, okay? But I'm really seeing this as a sign for you to kind of address the things that have been, annoying you or holding you back, get down to the root cause, and then, get ready to let go. But I am seeing there are certain things that, like, if you have been holding on to them, April is the month of release, and you're going to feel so good, so whole, so, like, just, powerful within yourselves. Okay, you're going to be feeling really empowered. A lot of personal development is happening. A lot of growth is happening. I'm also seeing amendments, forgiveness. Like, I see that if someone has been blocking someone on something, on some sort of social media platforms, they're going to get added back. I feel like, you're definitely going to be like, or someone is going to be making amends. But basically, a lot of good things are happening. I feel like you're going to be exactly where you need to be. And a lot of like just, getting over generational trauma, getting over things from the past. I feel like for a lot of you, you were chosen to really get rid of this generational trauma via energetic cleansing, so that you can, be a really good example for generations to come. Okay, and that's a really good thing. I feel like your predecessors are gonna thank you. Okay, like you're gonna be an ancestor one day, and people after you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad my ancestors are protecting me, watching over me. Because I'm also seeing that your ancestors are protecting you, your ancestors are watching over you, and it's it's been they really have your back. And they've always had your back, even though at times, there were certain things that you had to deal with, maybe certain limiting beliefs that were passed down from like, older generations. You're gonna get rid of them, and you're creating this beautiful new life for, your future self and your future family and just everyone else, that you will interact with. So yeah, that's a really beautiful message that we have here. We also got the sun. So, oh my gosh, you are really going to be the center of attention. Okay, there's a lot of people that are going to be gravitating towards you, gravitating towards your energy. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are really just going to be shining in your individuality. A lot of you are very authentic. You're going to stay true to your individuality. Oh my gosh, yeah, you're going to be finding multiple modes of expression. I feel like you're going to be blowing up on social media. Again, a lot of attention, a lot of recognition coming in for you. So keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, because it is working out in your favor. Yeah, and it's just like so many people are really going to want to be around your energy. So I would also say, like, be careful about, like, spending your time. I do feel like, April, the first 3 weeks of April do have to do with Aries season, and Aries season has to do with kind of just being all out there, being social, hanging out with a lot of people. So yeah, just be careful of your energy. Definitely do take some time to yourself. Okay, that's always a good thing, no matter what season. We also got semi-sextile, so allowing, encourages seeing the potential. And yes, I really do feel like there's a lot of projects that you've been working out on that you're gonna see grow in the month of April. I feel like a lot of you are really gonna be blowing up, and this, it's like you're gonna see. Okay, a spiritual download that I got is fulfilled potential. Okay, so you're gonna see things come to fruition. All the plants, all the seeds that you've been planting, whether it be your manifestation, whether it be something that you're working on, you're gonna see them coming to full fruition. I feel like with the semi-sextile, it's like, you see the potential in it. You have been seeing some movement, but it's like you're gonna see full movement come April, okay, which is really exciting. We also got Aquarius, the innovator. Yeah, so this is all about just, oh my gosh, like humanitarianism, caring a lot about the future. I do feel like for a lot of you, you are, you're someone that really gives back, and I feel like the earth's gonna give back to you. I feel like the universe is gonna give back to you. But if you are someone that's into volunteerism, keep at that. Apparently, oh my gosh, I remember reading this email from work that says April is the month of volunteerism. So yeah, go ham on that. I do feel like it's gonna help you in a lot of ways. Help you feel more connected with the universe. And it's like, the universe does reward those who like give back to it, right? So yeah, I'm just seeing like now is a good time for you to really tap into that energy. Yeah, I feel like you're also going to be attracting just really like open-minded people that are going to help you with a lot of things. These people might kind of be like even a little bit eccentric, or like, kind of out there, a little bit edgy, or maybe you're going to be tapping into that side of yourself, but it's going to really pay off in the long run, because it's going to help you sort of get outside of your comfort zone and see your potential and achieve more than you ever even thought. Okay, so that is super exciting. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some tarot cards to see what other messages we have here for you. We also got the Five of Wands. Yeah, so this is all about conflict. I would say, yeah, be protective of your energy this coming month, because, you might get into some sort of conflict, or this could even be inner conflict with yourself. Okay, I don't think that a lot of you will get into conflict, because I feel like you will be able to avoid it. But this Five of Wands is about, discord, strife, arguments. So it's like you don't really want to get into that energy. I'm not gonna lie, Aries does have that sort of like fiery, fight mode type of energy here. So like, yeah, just be careful about that. I would say, be a little bit more mindful, meditate, take a deep breath when you feel like, acting up. Like, I love Aries, don't get me wrong, but some Aries placements can be impulsive, y'all. So try not to give into that impulsivity, okay? And this is just advice. I'm not necessarily saying you're gonna get into like, some sort of fight. Like, no. But a lot of the times this also has to do with like inner conflict. So make sure that, you can meditate upon like a clear crystal quartz, or do some breath work or meditation to kind of just make sure that, you're thinking clearly, and you're not like really getting your thoughts get to you, because at the end of the day, you're either your biggest supporter or your worst enemy. So that's just another message that I'm seeing here. We got the Ten of Cups. Wow, this is amazing. So I do see that for a lot of you, you are going to be noticing a lot of abundance in your love life, okay? Happily ever after. You're going to be feeling very emotionally fulfilled in a lot of different ways, okay? I know that some of you probably have been waiting on contact or communication from someone, or a lot of you, maybe you're ready to move on, find someone new. I feel like whatever it is, you're going to be feeling very emotionally satisfied in the month of April, okay? You're not going to be indulging in things, or hanging out with things, or doing things, or hanging out with people, or indulging in things that aren't going to satisfy you, okay? Because I feel like at times it's like maybe you've given things or people chances that you weren't really that into, because you were just trying to be nice. But now I'm seeing that a lot of you, advice for you in the month of April is to stay true to your authentic self and do things that genuinely make you happy and emotionally fulfilled, okay? But I see a lot of good things coming your way for sure. Yeah, we also got the Knight of Cups. So I do see a love offer coming in for a lot of you. Yeah, this is amazing. Knight of Cups, it's coming in, okay? So if you have been manifesting that, I do see this is a really good sign that it will. And I feel like I only got this for pile 3. I don't really feel like I talked too much about this in other piles, but I do see some sort of love offer coming in. It could be from a water sign. We did get a lot of water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We also got Aquarius, Aries energy. Leo energy as well, but don't worry too much about the signs, I'm just seeing that like you're gonna be getting contact and communication, and it's gonna like help you feel really fulfilled. So yeah, that's all you really need to know. We also got the Queen of Pentacles, so I see a lot of financial abundance coming in. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is all about being really cautious about your finances, and I feel like a lot of you have been making really good financial decisions, and you're going to be noticing an influx of money coming in. You're going to be noticing a lot of money coming in, and it's going to render you to be financially stable for years to come. Okay, like this isn't just like $500 or like that you're going to use up really fast. Like I'm seeing like stability for the longer run, financial abundance, and more money than you know what to do with. Okay, that's another spiritual download that I got, and it's like you're gonna be like so stable, you're gonna be like pretty solid, like you're gonna be set. Okay, I'm seeing that you're at least gonna be set for the next year or so. And it's like if you have been thinking about making some sort of big purchase, just be careful about that, and only do that when you have enough money, like when you have enough in your savings. But I do see that happening for you soon. Okay, I do feel like maybe a lot of you guys could be making a big purchase pretty soon because of all the money that you've saved up. But again, do be careful. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's careful about her finances, someone who is really wise about that. Queen of Pentacles is also like wifey material, or the King would be like husband material. So I do feel like a lot of you are manifesting commitment and just longer term things in your life, which is super exciting. We also got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is all about staying true to your individuality, staying true to your authentic self. That is something, that's a theme that you're definitely going to be revisiting in the month of April. So yeah, make sure to like just of course, have fun with other people, but don't do things, out of peer pressure, okay? Stay true to yourself, your individuality. That'll definitely increase, like respect in a lot of different ways, and you'll feel really good about your decisions in the end. Yeah, but so many good things coming in for you, so much abundance coming in for you, pile 3. I am super duper excited. Let's go ahead and pick one more card to see what other oh my gosh, what other messages we have here. Two of Cups. Yeah, you definitely could be attracting your soulmate, okay, in the month of April. Your love life is going to be popping. I promise you, like, that for a lot of you, if you're already not, you're going to be in a relationship by, I would say, like, probably by the summer, okay? Because we're just, like, thinking back to that Leo energy by Leo season. But in April, something is going to happen. I do feel like you have a lot of options coming in if you are single. But I'm seeing that you're going to be with the person that you want to be with, and the person that, is, like, the one, and, like, it's the person that makes you feel good holistically, like, and the person that invokes all those deep romantic feelings. But overall, your love life is seeing major changes for the better, pile 3. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always offer your will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.